Okay, everybody. Hope you can see this perfectly fine. Here we're gonna be doing our IFTA return. I'm a little late. As you can see, it's a $50 fee right here for me doing it late. But let's get into it. All right. When you're doing your IFTA, you're gonna come to My Tax Illinois. Put in your password, username. Go to quarterly filing. You're going to click here under fuel type and whatever fuel that you use. I use diesel, of course. Miles I've driven, total miles for the second quarter. That is, it was 39.15. I barely even drive my truck, as you know. Total gallons purchased 484. Yeah, 484 gallons totally purchased. Matter of fact, I think that's wrong. I think it's more like 403. Nah, that was right. 484. Yeah, I'm tripping. I don't know what I was thinking about. Okay, now, as you can see, that is the total gallons. My average mile per gallon is 8 miles to the gallon. I think the national average is about 6 or 7, somewhere around there. But I get 8 on my truck because I efficiently know how to drive it. I run about 62 miles an hour sometimes, but mostly I stay around 70. You know, when I can fly through, I stay around 70. But when I am cruising, I'm staying around 61 miles an hour, 62 miles an hour. A buddy of mine told me I can get the best fuel mileage around there. So you can see what 80 mile driving plus a little 62 mixed in can get you 8.9 miles, 8.09 tenths of a mile to the gallon, which is excellent because that changes the national average for me. I'm no longer looking at 6 miles to the gallon as long as I keep driving my truck the way I drive it. Okay, moving on. Figure the tax credit or whatever you got going on, the states that you're driven in, these are your jurisdictions. Right here, I drove Illinois. I put 2879 on it. Taxable miles would be around the same thing, 2879. They fill this out. Taxable gallons is 356 gallons. Taxable paid gallons, how much did I pay for, was 403 gallons, as you can see. Net taxable gallons, 47. These are all numbers that they factor out for you, like the tax credit due, negative $15. You owe $14 here, $12 there. You know, credits that are coming towards you. Surcharge rate, that doesn't really have anything, but this is the tax rate in which I was taxed on the gas. And as you can see, 33 cents, 16, 32, that's the rate, the tax rate on the gas that I purchased. Interest due, 7 cents here, 6 cents here. It's not really big because, you know, I had a breakdown for those 2 months. I was broken down 20 days out of those 2 months. So this was all I was able to accumulate for my first IFTA return. And I went into Indiana, diesel, 700 miles. I traveled through Indiana. I didn't buy any gas in Indiana, and I didn't buy any gas in Wisconsin. So, but as you can see, if you buy most of your fuel in the state that you run out of, hopefully it has higher tax on the gas than the state that you're running through. Then, as you can see, you'll get a return. Now, down here, taxable gallons, 483. Tax paid gallons was 403. Taxable miles was 3907. Total miles was 3915. Tax or credit due, $10.87. Interest, 13. So now we got a credit due of $10. I had a penalty of $50. Interest 13. Added line $61. So that means I have to pay my IFTA return $61. That's how much they tax me for the month. So with that being said, obviously now, if you go back, what I said was incorrect. The miles that you run in your state, hopefully you fill up in a cheaper state and run in a more expensive state, because then they're gonna owe you some money. Because let's see if I change the gallons around right here and I put let's just say I got about 200 gallons from them. Alright. Now that brung my bill down. Now I'm getting a $21 tax credit, you see? But all in all, it's okay. It's not even a big deal. I'm not that worried about it. I might have a receipt for Indiana for purchasing $200 in fuel, so I might have to look up that real quick. But this is just all in all, show you how to do your IFTA. I mean, I was gonna pay somebody to do it for me. It was gonna cost me $50. Plus on top of my penalty, that was $100 right there. Gone. Okay? So it's just a little way to save yourself some money. You can do your own everything. Yep, that's me, 10-4, over and out.